Hi. Hi, Durga. Okay. Good evening, all of you. Um, because of some tech issues, Suhit and I couldn't have the Jugal Bandi that we had so, excitedly prepared for. So you will see some echoes and some conversations between his poems, the poems that he read, and the poems that I am going to read. So, is it okay? Is the audio okay? Should I go on? Okay. So I'll begin. With the first isolation poem. This is about a cat who lives on the same street as us. That's not a bad idea, Beena. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'll switch it off. I'll switch off the fan. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Okay. So this is about a cat who lives on the same street as us. And so the poem is called The Cat. The cat swathes its feline furriness around your right calf, purrs, looks into your eyes. You notice for the first time 2 vertical slits flowering into gentle orbs. A soft mew, a bent, whiskered head tickles. Do you know anything about cats? This can only be love. You feel shy. The unabashed love in the final tremors of your wife's body wrapped around you as she moans helplessly. Demanding eyes that know they own you, that want more. The cat nestles into your ankle. Is this hunger? You pull out some biscuits, tenderly placing them beside your foot. The street is deserted. No dogs or humans can steal the food. A scooter whirs past trying to deliver pizza. For a moment, those shut eyes flicker. But after a single brief sniff, the cat discards your offering for the fuzzy hairs on your large toe. Sniffing, licking, nibbling, and finally resting a soft, scratchy chin, the cat finds a home. Thank you. That was the first poem. Obviously, the animals who depend on humans for interaction, socialization, food. This was dedicated to all of those strays, those beautiful, beautiful strays. Next, I want to read 2 poems. They are both poems of longing. One is for my father, who passed away in 2018. And the other is about my mother. Let me first read the poem that I've written for my father. It's called Lessons. Lessons. Things my father taught me. How to set your intention on every sip of milk and chew furiously on it so that your molars absorb calcium. 2. How to self-prescribe medication that you know nothing about, pretend to know everything about, and then swear on your life to convince everyone, including yourself, how sick you were in the first place. How to fill donation books with names of your least favorite people in that order. Pay on their behalf, but never tell them how much they donated. How to traipse around the winter garden, bare-chested, to pluck 17 perfectly glistening buds, hibiscus buds for Goddess Kali. When to schedule blood sugar tests. Drive down to your favorite sweet shop between the two drawings of blood. Pop exactly 4 fluffy rasgullas by tipping your head far back, squeezing your eyes shut with pleasure, and not spill a single drop of syrup. How to tell the nurse wheeling you in with 16 broken bones that you need to be patched up and discharged quickly because you simply have too much to do. Things my father didn't teach me. How not to weep every time Rajendra Kumar dies or gets maimed or loses his heroine in a goddamn movie. How to hold your wife when she is deeply unhappy. Soothe her or yourself because her fears are unfounded. How to refuse the 3rd glass of your absolutely detested whiskey when you know it's going to make you puke in the middle of the night. How to tell your aging father who feels sorry at the birth of your daughter that you are, in all reality, incredibly thrilled. How to shut the main switch before attempting to change a fused bulb. Not to fall or shatter the light bulb. And finally, he didn't teach me how to heal from 16 broken bones and walk out of the hospital because you simply have too much to do. Thank you. And this 3rd poem is a dedication to my mother. I chose to read it today because I know that we are physically isolated right now, but this is an ode to, that core within us that each of us carries, which we choose to keep isolated from everything, everyone else, including ourselves. The stories that we do not allow ourselves to tell, or even tell ourselves, tell others or tell ourselves. So it's called I See You. Hasn't your mother ever yelled at you? It's kept right there. Do you have buttons for eyes? Mother, when you aren't yelling anatomical impossibilities, I see the silence between your out-breath and your next in-breath. I see pain glinting off the back of your ribs. I see forests and forests of dappled joy tingling down your spine. I see absence when your sky is missing its scattering of stars. I see fireflies falling off your eyelashes. I see the stories you do not write in the ones you do and follow you into them, not knowing the way out. You not knowing that I am already there, that in there it is still yesterday. I see ink in the water you sip. I see ink sliding down your throat, dyeing it the deep purple of a newly torn navel. Your shoes have holes where you grow into the earth, where moss grows into you, and your toes bloom into mushrooms, for it is raining somewhere. Not here, not today, but it is raining then. I see that rain. Hold out your wet clothes to me. I'll spread them out under the sun and trek with you into a yesterday, for I see you then. I see you yesterday. Hasn't your mother ever yelled at you? It's kept right there. Do you have buttons for eyes? I would always yell back, yes, Mom, I have buttons for eyes. When I actually want to tell her that I might have buttons for eyes. But you know what, Mother? I see you. Thank you. Okay, and if all of you allow, there is one short poem by this favorite poet of mine, Adrian Law. If it's okay, it's about strangers, it's about kindness, something that we all need right now. I could quickly read it and then we could wrap up the session. Is that okay?